This is the Samsung ATIV S. This is probably Samsung's best kept secret. Despite how popular Samsung is, nobody knows about this device. When I was using it, people are asking, how do you get a Samsung with Windows? And there it is, it exists. They sold it for quite a long time actually. They started off with the Samsung Focus. It was released in 2011, I believe. And they kept selling it until the ATIV SE, which is a successor of this phone, until 2014. And yet, nobody knows about this device. These days, you can pick up this phone for just around $50 on eBay. But before that, I will show you all the weird quirks and the unique features of this phone, and then we will get into the phone itself. First of all, this phone comes what they say is the aluminum CMF finish. Now it sounds super cool, like CMF, it's some advanced technology. No, it actually just stands for color, material, and finish. So what they're saying is it's gonna feel similar to metal, but it's not actually metal. Except if you see the actual backing, it's really plastic, and as you can see from here, it doesn't really stand test of time. If you see right here in the SIM card area, it is not blocked by the battery. What that means is you can hot swap the SIM card. Now you will think this is cool, right? Like if you have two SIM cards, then you can just remove one and put another one, and you don't have to restart the phone or remove the battery. But no. After you insert the new SIM card, you still have to restart the phone because the phone will still say there is no SIM card in it. Another interesting quirk is look how long the speaker grill is. But you can see that the actual speaker hole is really small, just like any other phone. $50! It's cheaper than a Bluetooth speaker. One interesting quirk about the Windows Phone, and this is actually true for all Windows Phone 8 devices. You only have 3 brightness options. So, you know, in other phones you have the slider, like if you want to be 10% brightness, 20% brightness. I don't know what Microsoft thought of that. Maybe they would say, not really, our users only need 3. Let's go with low, medium, and high. $50! It's cheaper than the keyboard for the iPad. As you may already know, this phone runs Windows Phone. What that means is, it's interesting. The app situation is very interesting because you have all the basic apps like WhatsApp or the Maps app, for example here Maps, but not all apps, especially Google apps, you don't really get that. What you do get, however, is something that's the smooth experience that rivals the iPhone at a price that's lower than Android. Let me show you an example. So I'm gonna launch WhatsApp here, and just to make it clear, I'm gonna clear all the running apps. Alright, this is clean, and I'm gonna launch WhatsApp. Look how fast it loads. Boom, it's there. All the simple stuff like the calculator, or the calendar, look how fast it is. Boom, it's already there. You're in the calendar, it's still as smooth as it was day one. Calculator, bam. $50! Cheaper than an Xbox controller. You see how bright the screen is? Remember, this tablet is an iPad Pro from 2017. This is no slouch of a tablet. $50! It's cheaper than Amazon Echo. The unique thing about Windows Phone is, because it never had all the first-party apps, the third-party apps are actually really polished. I'll show you one of them. This is the YouTube app. It's called MetroTube. Now, unlike the YouTube app on Android or iPhone, this YouTube app actually lets you download and play the music in the background. Here, I'm gonna play the video. And when you move to the home screen, the video will still play. Another example is the Instagram app. Here, this is actually a very polished Instagram app. But what's interesting is this part right here. You can actually disable double tap to like. So if you're a stalker, you want to stalk someone and you're afraid that you might accidentally double tap their photos, this is the phone to get. So the question is, should you buy a $50 Windows phone? And the answer is no. Here's the thing. There is no more apps built for Windows Phone anymore. And it only takes you just one app that's not on Windows Phone that you need. I don't know, maybe Snapchat or maybe Instagram all of a sudden stop supporting it. And you're left with a phone that you cannot use up to its full potential. So, what I would recommend is maybe to get this phone just as a backup device, because this is actually really smooth, especially for the price. $50. It's cheaper than any Android phone.